welcome into the stream. And if you hear music in the background, I'm playing music off my phone just to get myself pumped up for the game. But feel free to be active in the chat. Long time no see there, so how have you been? Oh, damn. A little bit of lag. Oh, true that, true that. I still got that booty internet. Because, like, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That was nasty. But yeah, if you end up getting any form of better internet anytime soon, feel free to like play this with me. Like yeah. People be trying to get me all nice and dirty on this game. But this is a new game mode. You're able to do stuff like this now. In this game mode. Ooh, little bit of lag. Yeah, that sucks, man. It really does suck that you still got shitty internet. But yeah, that should actually help a signal booster. But it all depends on if it's still like the bandwidth and upload and download speed is like not fast, then it's still gonna be the same sort of stuff even if you boost the signal to where you can connect to it. Because if you don't have decent download and upload speed, as well as a decent signal, then it's just going to constantly be the same stuff, and it's not going to make anything changes. It's just gonna be like a stronger signal, but with the same shitty internet. Kind of like with me, like right now I have 3 other people other than me on my internet, so like when I'm noticing the lag and getting teleported back a little bit, that's because I'm not getting as much upload and download speed as I usually get when I'm not streaming. Because like right now I'm using upload and download speed at the exact same time, so that's why my connection's a little bit shoddy. Yeah, that's not just the router. Um, like I was saying before, it's if you don't have like a good enough upload and download speed, then it doesn't really matter what router or what modem that you have. It's still going to be tugging your internet, being like, okay, you have to wait so many hours. Like, for me right now, like, if I was to start downloading anything, it would take me, either 24 to 4 hours or longer. Like, if I was to download, D1 or D2 again, it would take me about 14 hours to download it. And there's nothing I can do because I have other people on my internet taking up, download and upload speed. But that's definitely something to look into, is getting your family to see how good of uploads and download speeds you guys can get for better prices. Because without having that upload and download, it's just gonna be the same old. Really like that gun, so I'll just roll with some of these. Yeah, I'll take the ammo. I just don't want that gun. Well, even if they're hooked up, like, wired, it will take it, but it just sounds like you don't have all that good of download and upload speed. That it's not really the signal at all. It's just the upload and download. Like, you might have low signal, but once that booster's in, that should minimize the one issue. Thing that I'm thinking that you're having an issue with is the upload and download speed. So. True. Well, there's only so much that can be done so far and so quick. But yeah, hopefully I can try and help get rid of some of that boredom, give me someone to talk to while doing some streaming. I wouldn't do that. It's better off the world having you in it than losing you. If I didn't have all that little lag happen. Oh, I don't mind a little. Oh, come on. Clear up, leg. Clear up. Oh, really? Yeah, I have talked to Ward recently, just like stopped in and said hi. I don't really see him playing anymore. Guys are playing risky. Nope. Yeah, arrows do take forever to load. They take a good 60 seconds. And it takes about 3 arrows to kill a person now. Son of a bitch. Doing the double tap one shot. I hate when people like to use them glitches. Otherwise they know that they can't beat me. But yeah, a lot of stuff has changed on here in H1. Even more than the last time I spoke to you. The hitbox is just like in any other game, but you just have to make sure you're a little bit more on point, because it punishes you if you're not accurate. Like, it's not even like just the hitbox, it's other people have learned to do this little trick where you can fire off 2 shots at the exact and it only be 1 shot. Like, you'll only hear 1 shot, but you're actually firing 2 shots. So it's just a load of BS. Where if you have a shotgun or any weapon and you have 2 of them, you can fire a shot while switching and fire another shot at the exact same time, and it fires 2 shots off. It's not like that in this at all. Like, people can shoot first, but, like, you can just do strafe jumping and completely out maneuver. Yeah. But it's the same thing in real life. Like, let's say you get, like, grazed or something, and just are better at moving around than another person, you can just completely wreck them even though you've been shot. Same thing goes for body armor. Like, if you're in motion and you get shot in body armor, yeah, you're gonna get thrown off balance, but if you're good at catching yourself when you're off balance and throwing yourself back into a balance, you'll come out on top. But, like, with it's just more animated in this game. It's more kind of like a bootleg Call of Duty, where you can even get shot point blank range a couple times with armor, but you'll survive, which is still unrealistic. Because if it was actually realistic, people would get pissed off. Because they would be like, oh no, I shot first, I should have won that gunfight. And with internet connections and hackers and stuff like that, it just ends up making the game just not really. To be honest, I've been really busy and dealing with a whole whack of shit. To be honest, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, clan-wise, yeah. I'm not even, everybody other than, like, you and me have already left, D2, the D2 clan, so I'm not even doing that anymore. Like, I'm gonna end up, restarting it when I end up getting the add-ons and stuff, or, like, when, D3 comes out or something like that, because I'm still, I still don't have the money to do stuff. And, like, my niece is, not even close to old enough yet for me to do what needs to be done. Damn this. I need a gun, I need a gun, I need a gun. That's why I'm so into that name of the Reforged Legions, because every time we fail, we can just reforge and come back anew and just be like, yeah, we just reforged ourselves. But, to be honest, I don't even think that, anybody's gonna be playing D2 anytime soon. Or for long. Because everything's gotten, like, really messed up. Like, if you ever hop back on when you do have a better connection, you'll notice that the gear setups and stuff like that have been really altered to where it's no longer like your armor's gonna be at like what you left it at, like your resilience, mobility, and recovery. Because I remember I had some like insane resilience and recovery and stuff like that, but like my stuff was pretty high up there, and it's not even where I left it at when I stopped playing. Like it's total BS. Like I still like the Destiny games, it's just that Bungie's pulling too much bullshit and nerfing too much. Like the nerfs are like getting ridiculous. Like exotics are pretty well useless except for the newer ones. And then guns that we had back in the day that were really good are now trash, and it's like, come on, Bungie. Give us back our balancing. Yeah, we do need more solid gameplay and stuff like that, like, because the balances and stuff that they're enacting and that are just bull. Because they're just playing around with the base game, and all the nerfs that they're putting in, it's just getting atrocious. Like, you know how you couldn't two-shot or triple-tap people? Like right now, like people can get two-tapped and three-tapped consistent, and it's like, okay. What's the point of even playing when light level matters now more than ever? And even if you're in a private match and someone has a gun that can consistently two-tap or one-tap, you're just gonna get shit on the whole time without even being able to have like at least a decent chance. Like that's why I've like been playing this more, because at least with this game, like I have a decent chance of like winning, and I'm not dealing with like weapon balances and nerfs and stuff like that consistently. Like this is more of a solid game right now than Destiny. Some things that they like, and I'm like, what's the whole point of saying the game's shit if there's some things that you like about it? do want to pick up that C&Q, but I don't. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's no longer like people are valuing decently made games and stuff like that. It's just whatever they can pump out faster now. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm pissed off at Activision, because Activision's like our main reason why we're not getting the balances and stuff that we would like. And like they also scratched deep to 6 months before release date, and we're like, yeah, we gotta remake the whole game. So it's just a whole whack of nonsensical bullshit, to where they just want, it's just a big money grab nowadays. It doesn't matter anymore about having balances. It's just like they want to pump the game out as fast as they can, and then do all the balances later. Yeah. They are turning chicken. Because they're not wanting to have, well, like, good games anymore. It's more like, if it will do well for sales, they'll pump it out and then do all the balancing later. No, I don't know about Anthem the game. But yeah, maybe sometime we can hop on Discord and you can tell me a bit about Anthem. Oh damn. Well, that's I that, I I don't really know what to say about that, but yeah, uh, that's the thing. Like, we're trying to get to the point of like dive games, but like, how the hell are we supposed to get to that when all these gaming companies and like actual video games are having stuff like that happen where mechanics are getting left out and stuff are getting taken away and stuff like that, or they give us something that's not completed, and then it ends up leaving exploits inside a mechanic, and then it's like, damn. Start actually just making the game proper, make it balanced right off the bat, instead of having to do patches upon patches upon patches, and then put add-ons that have patches in them and stuff like that. Like, it should be like, take a pride in your work. Instead of being cash-hungry sons of bitches. You hear me, video game companies? I know if you guys end up watching this video, seriously, start taking pride in your work. That's my message to all video game companies, period. If you're gonna give us mechanics, at least follow through with what you're trying to give us. If you have to put back release date and spend a couple more $1 million on it, guaranteed people will pay more for a more stable game than all these bullshit patches and stuff that take up a lot of space. Meanwhile, if you just took the time to implement everything right and took care and took pride in what you're doing with your games, instead of just rushing release dates and setting release dates which don't give you enough time to have everything done and do your lists to check up on like what sort of bugs there are, like what sort of glitches and all that stuff. Like, I remember back in the day that Mario and like all these other games from not even 20 years ago now, they were implemented fine to where you didn't need constant updates. Take Halo, there wasn't too many glitches or stuff or patches needed for Halo. Like some of the old Call of Duties, there wasn't always patches needed, like, or too many patches needed. Like, start actually taking pride in your work. If you're gonna make a video game, make it right. Don't just try to be a money-hungry son of a bitch. Do it right or don't do it at all. Because soon the video game industry is just gonna get reamed off by people like me. Because if I end up going back to school to get coding and shit and work on a video game, I really don't care on how much money I'll make off of it. I'll just make sure it's done right. Molotovs. I'll pick up a crossbow later. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this recording here.